Hello and welcome to Camp Sue. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, pick a pile. So pile one, it's this purple flower. I can't remember the name of it. This is a Cala lily. And these I remember being called buttercups when I was a little kid. You'd hold it underneath your chin, and if it reflected yellow, you liked butter. Reflected yellow under everybody's chin, and everybody loved butter. All right, so take a few minutes, take a deep breath, do it a few times, and focus on the image that resonates the most with you. Okay, so you can pause the video until you pick a pile. So now we're going to go on with pile number 1. All right. And we'll save the message for after. All right, so the first cards that we have, and this is a message from your higher self. Okay, so the message that I see here for group 1 is there's some type of a choice that you need to make. Like you're dreaming about love and happy family and just all the things that people perceive in, their imagination on what they feel that love is. There's some type of big change going on within you. You're releasing some shadows, some darker sides to yourself, and you're opening yourself up to more love. You've gone through some major changes. Well, here we are. So you're going to get your wish. There's the Queen of Pentacles is someone that is down to earth, an earthy type of a woman who's got a lot of means, is someone who is privileged, who really understands her true inner self, her calling. You long for the relationship with a strong male, someone that's takes control of a situation, who understands the power that a woman has. So you will find someone that will fulfill those dreams. Your wish is coming true about a relationship. The tough stuff is behind you. Next we have, look at all these sixes. 6, Queen of Pentacles, another 6 of Pentacles. So what this here would tell me is it's a fated meeting. It's going to be through some type of a communication with someone, a business prospect. I see that there's some type of charity, like giving of yourself, opening up your heart, being open to the ups and downs, knowing that without things that are not perceived as good, there wouldn't be something as perceived as bad. So there's that balance. All right, so let's get up here a little bit more so we can see. So you're following down some paths because you had some changes. And you're going deep within yourself. And you're looking for that partner that can go on that journey with you. And you will find someone. There's the path that is worn, that's clear. That's someone else's path. You are one who is trailing your own path. The Akashic Library, that's where hidden secrets and all of knowledge is. And we all have that within us to be able to access that knowledge. So you're working on something. You are working on yourself. You're opening up. You're opening up to new possibilities of creating the life that you wish. We've got the divine matrix here. A message from your higher self. You're on the right path. You're fulfilling your destiny here, as you would see in the Wheel of Fortune. And this almost looks like the Wheel of Fortune. Fulfilling your destiny. Go with the flow. Let things happen. Let the path unfold itself for you. Sometimes when we hold on to a thought or an idea of what we think something needs to be, we end up missing the path that we would prefer to take. So opening up and listening to your inner self, your guides, your higher self, and receive the messages. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So there's by doing all of these changes and taking a new path, new opportunities will be open for you. If you're a writer, there's an opportunity for you to actually publish some of your works. So there's definitely abundance coming by receiving it. So there's this gift. You've got some major abundance happening. There's this Queen of Disc again. So here you are, the divine matrix. So this is like Capricorn energy, someone who's very grounded. Someone that really enjoys nature, being out within the earth environment. Let's go with the flow, with the love. The love will find you. Just allow the path to unfold before you. And the final message from the angels. There has never been a time when you were alone, no matter how you felt. So even though you may feel alone now when you're dreaming of a relationship, one that fulfills you, unlike in the past where it may have been really hard and hurt you, just know that all of those hurts, that was preparing you for what's coming. And the flower message, I allow myself the joy of physical activity. So getting out, moving around, feeling the joy, getting out in that nature, just like the Queen of Disc. Go with the flow, be willing to receive. And with that, I say, namaste. Now on for group 2. All right, so here we are, group 2. Welcome. We have the Cala lily, I believe that's what that's called. And we'll look at that meaning after at the end. So your message from your higher self is all about letting go. You're feeling isolated and trapped. A lot of us are with the COVID pandemic, feeling alone. You're ready to just let go of things that you were holding on to. During this time of isolation, during the whole pandemic for the whole of 2020, a lot of us have been forced to look at what's important. The mirror is being shown to us about anything that's shallow, that's just not serving us. It's time to let it go. The fruit is ripe. You don't want to hang on to that fruit. It's just going to keep rotting, and it's going to make you feel worse. All right, so look at all these 7s we have here. So there's a journey. So getting outside of yourself. It's, you're having these battles and these conflicts, but there's nothing you can really do about it. It's like pick your battles. Let go of the thoughts that other people have. They're not your thoughts. Yeah, the world is totally insane and crazy, but is it? It's like your choice to let it go or hang on to it? Hang on to the rotting fruit on this tree, or be willing to say, you know what? It's time to harvest, and not just stand and wait. You've done all of the work. Now it's time to get on that journey. Lots of fire energy here. Right here, see the fire. So it's taking that fire within you, having the courage to know your place. Things are growing, having those ideas that you may have for starting maybe a new business. Someone may come to you with who's around that has some financial backing to help you with a business. Or move forward in some way, some kind of growth. Some hot, with the hot, the sunflower, lots of sunflowers. The mercenary, somebody who just totally loves money. And there'll be a balance. You'll be able to free yourself if you just take some courage, some steps to know that you're going to be okay, to break yourself away from the sadness. Some of you could be writers in this group as well, and you're not hearing the call. Spirit's talking to you. You've done a lot of crying, a lot of praying about how do you let things go, how do you change others. You can't change anyone. The only one you can change is you, and you got the Two of Wands here and you got the Two of Wands here. So there's two different worlds that we're living in, and it's easy to get caught up in the craziness and not listen to your inner voice, the person within you, your highest self, the one, the all-knowing. You have that within you, and it's up to you to really listen. If some of you are writers, I suggest just sitting and writing your thoughts, writing yourself a letter. Here's what I'm getting for you. Sit down and write your obituary of the old life. Write about what a great person you are or how much you really didn't do right. But that's going to be a lesson in allowing you to let go of what's holding on. It's time. It's time to just let it all go. Beautiful uncaging. So by letting things go, your heart's going to open up. When your heart opens up to love and accepting that more love and acceptance will come, the isolation will go away. This too shall pass, I'm hearing. Gratitude. Be grateful for everything that you do have. Instead of looking at the cup as half empty, look at it as half full. There's always something good in your life. If you can focus on the good, you'll be ahead of the game. You'll be able to free yourself and open up to more love. The healer. You have peaceful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. So here, the scribe writing, the light of the world, not listening to your higher self. This is you, the healer. You are the only one that can heal yourself. You are the only one with the key to unlock your heart. It's your choice, because we're on the planet of free will. Here we have the Four of Disc, which is having all the coin, having everything, holding on to it, greed, not sharing, being very stringent, more Capricorn energy here. I thought I saw some, but it's very hard. There's the beginning and the ending. So it's a new beginning because the sadness, the isolation, the fruit's ripe, letting it all go. It's time. It's time to drop it. And finally, we have surrendering, dropping your guard and listening to your higher self, listening to that inner voice, being grateful, knowing that you have it in you to heal. The angel message: praise God and praise yourself for the path you have chosen. It may seem tough right now. You may be wondering, what is the point of all of this? But there is a point. There is a purpose. It's you, the healer. You're learning, and through your learning and through your growth, through all of your pain and suffering, there is always healing, because you learn, and then you're able to have balance and justice and sharing, and we can create that world that you so desire. In my awareness of each perfect moment, I find peace. So stay centered, stay in your heart. There's stuff that's going on all around us. We got to let it go, because it really doesn't serve us. So with that, namaste, and we'll go on to group 3. The buttercups is what I call these. We'll look at that message in the end. For group 3, what is the message from our higher self? All right, so we got the Sun, 5 of Swords, and possibilities, new adventures. So with group 2, what I'm feeling here is you're looking outside of yourself. You see outside of you as something more than you are. There are new possibilities opening up. So here, this looks like the coronavirus. And it's really has a lot of separation. And the separation is really hurting, makes you feel sad. But you are taking the opportunity, or you have the opportunity to soar like an eagle, to go within yourself and to focus on the positive within you. Stop comparing yourself with others. There's like winners and losers in everything. So you have a choice. You can focus on everything that's going on around us that seems so awful, because it is. Or you could soar up higher and look down at everything from a higher perspective. You're trapped within your own mind. The reality around you, it does seem real. It makes you fearful. Fear is not really real. You need to hold on to your courage, your strength. You have it within you. There's the 8s. 8 is letting you know that you can do this. It's like infinity. You have that infinity. There's ups and downs circling. You have a lot of worries, sleepless nights. You too need to let it go. There are some things that we just can't change. We can't change others. We can only change ourselves. And by changing ourselves, we're able to accept another. And through acceptance, we help to release all those swords that keep us separate, divided. This quarreling, fighting, more, there's the 5 of Swords again, right here. Winners, losers, battling, arguments. Is it really worth it? Pick your battles. Why fight? Fighting just feeds that negativity. We want the source. We want to get to source, the sun, the golden pot within us. There's beginnings, endings, where one thing ends, a new beginning starts. And it all starts with you, by dropping down your defense. There is no winning in some of the battles that you have, and you're just going to let them go. Sharp-tongued. Hold your tongue. Be careful of the words that you use. It's, I know there's logic, but not everybody sees things the same way that you do. And you don't see the same things that others. because we've all had these experiences throughout life that have molded our thoughts, that have created our experiences around us. Thoughts, I truly believe, are real. Here I see walking away, trying to get together through a community, dropping down the arguing, looking for common grounds, holding your tongue, knowing that night and day, day and night, we need a balance. And the 7 of keys, the same as the 7 of disc in regular tarot. This here is one that's telling you to be grateful for everything that you've been able to achieve. That you will reach that high point. You will be able to get higher and achieve the goals that you choose. Let's see what else we have. Ears wide open. So pay attention. Listen to the other side. Listen to what people are saying. Because everybody, deep down, we all have a light within us. Every single person on this planet, if you believe it or not, everyone is a divine being. Each of us playing a role to create the worlds that we choose to live. That's why some of us seem to be unscathed and some of us are suffering. The choices that we make, the thoughts that we hold. Focus on the positive. It really, really works. I grew up in poverty. I understand that. I understand pain and suffering. But I feel I was able to experience all of those things in life that brought me to this point here now, where I feel like I'm climbing the mountain, but it's a constant climb. And we need each other. So just keep your ears open. Listen. Have compassion. Have the courage to listen. Memories. Find the common ground. Remember I was saying having some common ground? We need to really see love for what it is. A lot of us have families that are divided, separated through political lines. But we all have something in common. Our memories of our childhood. Focus on the good ones. Not all of us have good memories, but I'm sure you have some memories. And just listen. Listen for the clues. Beloved, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. So the family, they're getting together. All the divisiveness, all the splitting, the memories, listening, opening your heart. These are keeping careful with your sharp tongue here. Be careful of the sharp tongue, because you will achieve where you need to be. So interesting. We have the 9 of Swords here, which is worry. And the 10 of Swords is one of defeat. There's also the 10 of Diamonds, which is prosperity, lots of prosperity. So, and then there's the choice. We have a choice to make between the economy, the money, and the importance of money, or the importance of love, and of listening, and of community. The angels say, one way to balance within is to allow yourself to love and be loved. So by loving someone that is a perceived enemy, by loving them, you're able to change the energy, the forces, because you're the powerful individual. And the final message from the buttercup. I give thanks and gratitude for all that is. Be grateful. You have the world at your hands, at your fingertips. Everything will be okay. It all begins with you. It's how you hold your thoughts. What are you doing to make the change within you that you want to see in others? It all starts with you, folks. So with that, namaste, and I hope you have a good week.